Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 17. You made it, 17. What are we talking about? Today we list the top 10 gap-toothed people of all time. And we list the qualities that they bring to the gap-toothed community. And remember, what do we do on this podcast? We laugh, educate, motivate. And we're about to do that right now. Yeah! Come on, welcome. Appreciate you guys stepping outside the box with Mike Terry. I'm here today. Shout out to Mike. He's here with me. Appreciate you, man. This is an exciting time to be alive, man. 2023. We're gonna get right into it, man. I'm not even gonna build it up. You already know. You done seen the intro. You know, some of y'all have been watching the promos. Appreciate everybody who's new to the channel, new to the podcast. Appreciate you guys, man. We're excited to have you, man. We are now about to list the 10 greatest gap-teeth people of all time. And I want to hear your feedback. You know what I mean? Write it down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the list. If you think I got it wrong or I got it right. If I missed somebody. But what is a list without starting off with honorable mentions? All right. But before we do that, let me go ahead and list some rules. All right. That way you don't think I just made this stuff up. Nah, I got some structure. All right. The rules are you must have gap teeth to the point where you make it in your selected field. You know what I mean? Whether it be acting, whatever the field is, field of profession. You know, you got to be an A or B list celebrity. Also, it's not a matter of who has the biggest gap in their teeth. It's not like level 1 through 10 who got the biggest. It's just anybody who has a gap. Any celebrity, A or B list that has a gap in their teeth qualify for the list. All right. Now, here we go. Honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 1. Boom. Anthony Anderson. Anthony Anderson did not make the list simply because he's not great enough yet. Shout out to him. I think he's hilarious and Blackish. Brought us a lot of great movies, but not top 10 material. Not just yet. He is a little, not yet. I mean, once you see the list, you'll feel me. If anybody's combating. All right. Honorable mention number 2. Boom. My bad. I almost said the wrong nigga name. Boom. Chris Rock. Chris Rock, funny comedian. He's acted. Reason why he's not on the list, because he fixed his gap as soon as he got some money. Can't be on a gap teeth list if you ain't no longer gap teeth. As soon as you got on some movies, fix his teeth, sorry, you can't make the list. Can't be top 10. All right. I'm probably going to get some kickback on this last honorable mention, but I don't give a fuck. All right. Here we go. Honorable mention number 3. Boom. Denzel Washington. Now, I know some of y'all, half of y'all is outraged. The other half didn't even know he had gap teeth. Boom. That's exactly why he didn't make the list. Comment. I want to see somebody comment as they knew he had gap teeth. And I guarantee they probably lying. If they under 45, they lying. You know what I mean? Some people you had to search for the information. Search for the fact that he had gap teeth. You had to see baby pictures to find out Denzel Washington had gap teeth. That's the reason why he didn't make the list. Other than that, he'd be on anybody's top 10 list. All right. Remember, this ain't the list of the greatest actors who got gap teeth. These are the greatest top 10 people with gap teeth of all time. All right. I'm interested to see what happens. All right, people. We about to get into it, man. Who is number 10? Who is number 10? The 10th greatest gap-toothed person of all time? Boom. 50 Cent. You know what I mean? 50 Cent. Let's see. 50 Cent. Why is he so low on the list? Because, yes, he had gap teeth when he made it. You know what I mean? I think I don't know the exact, if he, you know what I mean, year 2, if he got his teeth fixed. But he did get his teeth fixed, so he's a little lower on the list. All right? We're going to name some of his accomplishments. Of course, he's a talented rapper. Yes, people know about 50 Cent, but you never know who's watching. This may be educational to somebody who doesn't know as much about 50 Cent. Bring you some new, all right, yada, yada, yada. Here we go. Talented rapper. You know what I mean? And judging by the success of his shows, an amazing executive producer with shows like Power, Power Book, 2, Ghost. It literally has created its own, he has literally created its own universe. The Power universe. You see right there, Ghost, Raising Kanan, Force. He's also had a lot of other movies. He's been in movies. He's also executive, my bad. Let me slow down. I'm excited. I'm excited to bring this list to you. That's why I'm talking fast. My bad. He has executive produced shows like BMF, you know what I mean? Black Mafia Family. This man also, my bad, let me make sure I'm, okay, all right, I'm right on track. BMF, he even had that sketch comedy show called 50 Central. Some people remember that. I'm sure a lot of people do. Back in 2017, you know, sketch comedy show. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of the wrong people right now. But JB Smooth was on there. He had some sketches on there. I wish I would have took note of all the people who was on there, but people remember, man. If not, you can look it up on YouTube. It was a funny show. Also, this man even brought vitamin water to the mainstream. Remember, he had that vitamin water, or he drank vitamin water in the middle of a Reebok commercial, ended up negotiating to the point where he has, I believe, it's a 10 or 15%, might be a 17% stake or investment stake into vitamin water. So, I mean, I don't know. Man is doing a lot of different things. Started out as a rapper. Now he is an established businessman, an established entrepreneur. And what, you might be asking, what does 50 Cent contribute? What does he bring to the gap-toothed community? He brings a business mindset and evolution. The fact that you can start off on one side of the scope, and I wouldn't say he's nowhere near the end of his career. He's probably, whether it be in the middle, whatever. But at this point, he's all the way over here. The fact that you can evolve. You don't have to stay in one spot. You don't have to stay one way. Nobody, you know what I mean? His career isn't in a straight line. It's been going up. So he's brought business mentality and evolution to the gap-toothed community. I'm going to give him a round of applause. All right. Here we go. Who is number 9? The 9th greatest gap-toothed person of all time. I know the correct pronunciation is gap teeth, because teeth means more than one, but tooth is the better, it sounds better, all right? Number 9 of gap-toothed people, give it up for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Every time I hear his name, I think of the joy that white people take in saying it. You know what I mean? Like, I imagine, I haven't had it happen in front of me, but I can imagine a white person saying Schwarzenegger, like just so they could, oh no, I'm just saying his name. I'm just saying, all right. This isn't, not trying to turn this podcast into something else, all right? Let's list off some of his accomplishments. Side note, I didn't even know he had gap teeth when he was younger until I made this list. I started looking it up. This man is a 7-time Mr. Olympia. Also won Mr. Universe in bodybuilding. He then became a successful actor. Arnold even became the governor of California. They literally let this man become the governor of California. I don't know what he did, what he accomplished, what laws he passed, but you can never take that away from him. This man literally not only was an actor, a bodybuilder, I'm sure he gave back, but this dude literally but he was the governor of California. You can put that on a good resume. Now, psych, I was just playing. I did look up some of his accomplishments as governor. One thing that caught my eye in particular In between 2003 and 2011, which is the time his term that he ran, that he was in, that he was the governor for 2003, 2011, Arnold raised the minimum wage from $6.75 to $7.50 in 2007. It eventually went up to $8 in 2008. Now, this is not minimum wage right now. This is back in freaking 2007. I remember having a job in 2007. I was poor, bro. I was out here. I was living foul. No, I'm just playing. But no, it was a good. It wasn't that much. All right. I was making biweekly, but my hours were different. I'm just saying. In California, it was known as a big deal. You know what I mean? It was a big deal. All right. So, all right, here we go. What does Arnold Schwarzenegger? Excuse me, I'm saying it now. What does Arnold Schwarzenegger bring to the gap-toothed community? He brings power and opportunity to the gap-toothed community. Why power? Because he was a bodybuilder. And also, dude was a politician. That's power on two sides, physical and physical. Physical and legal, all right? Opportunity because he came from a different country, came to this country and was able to make something of himself probably further than he even anticipated or expected. So, power and opportunity. All right, here we go. Going down the list. We are now at number 8. Who is number 8? Pardon me, I'm sorry. I might be loud. I might be speaking fast. I'm going to try to remember to calm down. I'm just excited. You know what I mean? I'm excited, all right? Number 8. Number 8 is, boom, Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan, you might not know, if you look at the photo on the left, you see that it has a gap in his teeth. Proudly a part of the gap-toothed community. Recently, if you look on the right, he said, fuck y'all, I'm out. I want to have a regular smile. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was shocking to me. I didn't know. He's getting backlash now, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is. You got to do what makes you happy. I do understand that some people are insecure about their gaps. This, if you pay attention, which I'm sure most of the people who do watch this podcast, they do pay attention as far as, to what I'm saying. I'm not saying, look at this gap-toothed motherfucker. Nah, I am saying who are the greatest. I am upping these people. This is positivity. You know what I mean? So don't be ashamed if you got a gap. You know what I mean? God bless you. You know what I mean? Not everybody has a gap. See it that way. You know what I mean? You got to just be proud of who you are in your skin. All right? Now, let's talk about Michael Strahan. This man is a Hall of Fame football player, 2008 Super Bowl champion with the New York Giants. Michael Strahan has truly created a blueprint for athletes to cross over into TV shows and entertainment. He has his own game show, the $100,000 Pyramid. That's on. I remember seeing that. It's an interesting show. Also, he co-hosts Good Morning America. It don't get no more crossover than that. You know what I mean? The man is doing well for himself. Whether it is daytime, nighttime, or on the football field, Michael Strahan brings entertainment to the gap-toothed community. All right, we are moving on, people. We are moving on. All right. Number 7. Who could be number 7? Boom. Morgan Freeman. That was perfect timing, too. Morgan Freeman. Why is he also lower on the list? As you see to the right, motherfucker sold out. Sold out. You're supposed to be gap-toothed until you die. Be proud of it. All right. To the left, you know what I mean? Normal Morgan Freeman. To the right, somebody's ancestor. The nigga has gray hair on both of these pictures. That's actually a baby picture on the left. I don't know if y'all know that, though. Motherfucker came out the womb. 76. All right. One of the greatest voices of all time. Hall of Fame level actor. I'm pretty sure by now he got his star on the Walk of Fame. If not, that's a freaking felony. Morgan Freeman has brought immortality to the gap tooth community. This man is literally, I heard somebody make jokes about that too. This motherfucker was old. All right, here we go. Let's move forward. I'm trying not to keep you too long. Who is number 6? Who could be number 6? Let's review them real quick. So far, we got 50 Cent. I don't know where my thumb went. We got 50 Cent, Arnold Schwarzenegger, whatever. It's out there. Michael Strahan, Morgan Freeman. Who could be number 6 of the greatest gap tooth people of all time? Boom. Say it again. Niecy Nash. I fucked it up. All right. Boom. Niecy Nash. All right. You guys remember her, right? No, I'm just playing. No. I'm just joking. That was just a joke. Here we go. Niecy Nash played the sister on the Bernie Mac show. I remember watching that junk every chance I got. She was freaking hilarious in that. She also acted on Reno 911. That was on Comedy Central. The dude, what was it, Cedric Yarborough? He also voiced a character on the Boondocks, as well as I know she voiced a couple characters, at least one character on the Boondocks. Freaking hilarious woman, man. Hilarious woman. I believe she's, a comedic actor. I haven't seen her do like stand-up, so that's why I'm saying comedic actor. Very, very talented. Why is she on the list? All right. I put her on the list because she got a nice gap and tickle bitties. All right, you got me. I said it. All right. You might be saying, Mike, that's not PC. That's not politically correct. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. See how easy that was, everybody? Don't give a fuck. I wrote the list. It's right here. All right. Nah, but any chance I get to look at her, it's a good day. It's a good day. But she's talented, man. Funny woman. You never know. You never know who you can meet. You know what I mean? All right. So Niecy Nash, number 6. Who is number 5? The 5th greatest gap teeth poop. I'm just gonna stick with tooth. The greatest number 5 gap tooth person of all time. Who is it, people? It is, boom, Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou, a respectable woman, you know what I mean? Talented, a world-renowned poet. She has been an actor in dozens of movies and TV shows. I could hear her now, you know what I mean? Feeling honored to be on this list. Oh, God, he's talking about my teeth. I you know what I mean? That's not the best, but that was an impression I thought of before I went to sleep at night. All right. What has Maya Angelou brought to the gap teeth community? She has brought elegance to the gap teeth community. All right. I don't think anybody can argue with that. One of the most elegant and respectable women of all time. Nowadays, you can see, fuck it, I'm going to say it. No, Mike, I'm going to say it. I think they need to hear. You can see a lot of women with their titties out. You never seen Maya Angelou with her titties out. I don't know if you would want to see. All right. We moving on. All right. Who's number 4? Number 4. The 4th greatest gap tooth person of all time has to be, boom, Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel Jackson. For some reason, I never paid attention or noticed that this man had gap teeth. You know what I mean? He's never, I don't know if you're going to say something to his face. He'll probably call you a motherfucker in a way that you've never been called a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't know, but talented actor. Let's see. Some say he started, but honestly, he got his first major role at the age of 40. You know what I mean? Went on to do animated series. He did Boondocks. I personally love Boondocks. It's a freaking funny show. Hilarious, man. I forget the name of the person who produced it, but if you don't know what Boondocks is, type that junk into YouTube. You know what I mean? It's, you'll see some African American characters. It's freaking funny, man. It's just comedy. It's definitely like woke comedy. You know what I mean? Animated. It's a funny show. Him, Charlie Murphy is in there. Regina Hall, she voiced the two main characters. Granddad is John Witherspoon. It's a funny, you know what I mean? After, don't leave this podcast and go watch it. You know what I mean? After, when we done, go watch, Boondocks. All right. What else has he done, man? He's done voice work, acting in countless successful movies. Samuel L. Jackson brings that never give up spirit to the gap-toothed community. Never give up. You know what I mean? Because, he if 35, he could have been like, man, fuck it. It ain't going to happen for me. Could have been. But he never gave up. All right, here we go. Moving forward. Number 3. We are going to number 3. Who is the third greatest gap-toothed person of all time? Boom. Lawrence Fishburne. Say something. I ain't heard nothing. Can't nobody argue. He got to be on the list. He got with that. Fit a golf ball through there. All right, Mike, we not doing that. We're going to do positive stuff. All right. Great actor. Great actor. This man has shown us the importance of having a dad in the movie Boys in the Hood. He's also showed us what happens when a woman talks too much and what's love got to do with it. One day, Tina Turner had enough of Ike's bullshit and she started whooping his motherfucking ass. It was a Royal Rumble in that car. Started getting, what she do? She hit him with the freaking hell and started getting on him. She was crazy. She got her win back that day. That was a glorious. That was a rock and roll ass whooping right there. Tina wasn't playing that. Shout out to Angela Bassett. Still look bad. Still look fine at 60-something. She could get pregnant. She could get blessed. She could get blessed. All right, here we go. Started woman, yada, yada. Yep. Also, because of other roles that Lawrence Fishburne has played, like Morpheus and Matrix, all these different roles. What has Lawrence Fishburne brought to the gap-toothed community? He has brought diversity to the gap-toothed community. Because when you see him, you either see the dad from Boys in the Hood, you see Ike Turner, the man who's getting his ass whooped on repeat, from Love Doesn't, What's Love Got to Do with It? Or you see the dude who played Morpheus in The Matrix. Diversity. See, nigga, thinking this shit. Yeah. It's not just a regular list. I got some, some logic behind it. All right. Here we go, Mike. We are going to number 2. Who is the second greatest gap-toothed person of all time? It's gotta be, boom, Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson. One of the greatest Hall of Fame boxers of all time. A man who wears the gap tooth proudly. Also one of the most revered and feared men to this very day. Mike Tyson is 56 years old, smokes weed, hosts a podcast, and I still wouldn't try him. Mike Tyson has brought respect to the gap-toothed community. Because you ain't going to say shit to him. Ain't nobody. You seen that Roy Jones Jr. fight? He still got it. You know what I mean? All right. Let's keep going. All right, people. It's the part y'all been waiting for. You didn't even know you was waiting for it, but you knew you was waiting for it. All right? Here we go. Who is number 1? The greatest gap-toothed person of all time? Eddie Murphy. Come on now. Come on. It gotta be. It gotta be Eddie Murphy. From the youth to the nigga you see on the left. Gap tooth and smiling like he's proud of it. Proud of it. Never said anything like, oh, you know, I just want to get my teeth fixed. Nah. Yep, I'm gap tooth. Yep. Proud of it. You know what I mean? As you should be. Boom. Eddie Murphy. This man has single-handedly led the gap tooth community to so many victories. He's been a great stand-up comedian. This man personally, well, not personally, but for me, he is a man who inspired me to just try and pursue stand-up comedy. Way back when I was in high school, I heard his story of how he got into it, how he went to this competition. I believe it was Gong Show night, and performed, and you know what I mean, won some money. You know, that's pretty cool. And then I was like, you know what? They got a talent show at my high school. Never tried comedy before. You know what I mean? I make people laugh. You know what I mean? Hey, tried it. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. About the third time, I decided, all right, this is what I wanted to do. Shout out and thank you to Eddie Murphy, man. I hope one day that we do get a Eddie Murphy stand-up comedy special in the 2020s. You know what I mean? It would, you know, I'm sure it'll be different. You know what I mean? It'll be, you know, maybe, I don't know if it's going to be all stories. I wouldn't say that, but I think it'll be entertaining. I would love to see it. You know what I mean? Personally. All right. And also, he's also an amazing actor. He's been in so many different movies, man. So many different movies, so many successful movies. And most importantly, something I think we can all be proud of. In 2011, he took a step back from acting to spend more time raising his kids, man. You know, he was still doing movies, but not as much, not as heavily, you know. It was also because I heard him do an interview. It was also because his movies wasn't doing that great while he stepped away. I didn't know that. I thought, you know, I knew it, but, you know, all right, that was another reason why. Yeah, but he's back, man. He's back, man. This man has never been ashamed or tried to hide his gap tooth. You know what I mean? Who doesn't love Eddie Murphy? Who doesn't love Eddie Murphy, man? Wears it proudly. So, you may ask yourself, what has Eddie Murphy brought to the gap tooth community? Eddie Murphy brings legacy, prestige, and leadership to the gap tooth community. So far, that's the list. That's the list. The top 10 greatest gap tooth people of all time. I think I did pretty good on the list. I'm going to ask somebody else. Hey, Eddie, how did we do on the list? All right. I think we got some approval right there. Got some approval. I mean, if he happy, I'm happy. All right, people, that's the top 10 greatest gap tooth people of all time. From 10 to 1, even threw some honorable mentions in there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel C2C Indie Radio. Make sure you click that notification bell so you can be notified when we post future videos. Slow down, Mike. Post future videos and future episodes. We're also going to have some sketches coming. Make sure you share this video. Share this episode to somebody who needs a laugh. Somebody who could benefit or use or even enjoy the education that came in this video.